Good evening and welcome to the City of Laurel Planning Commission, the 558th meeting. If you wish to be heard at this meeting, please sign the speaker list provided on the table at the side of the council chamber. Ms. Quillen, if you would please call the roll.
Councilman Smalls, Ms. Parker, Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Mr. Kish.
Here.
Mr. Welford.
Here.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Here.
You have a quorum, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Agenda item 2, approval of the minutes from the May 15, 2018 meeting. We received this material electronically. Are there any questions for staff? If there are none, I'll entertain a motion.
I will move to approve the minutes of the May 15th meeting.
I'll second that.
Ms. Quillen, if you would please call the roll.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Mr. Kish.
Yes.
Mr. Welford.
Yes.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Abstain, I was not here. Thank you.
Motion carries.
Agenda item 3, Planning Commission Annual Report and Resolution number 17-25-PC. This agenda item includes a public hearing on the application and final action by the Planning Commission. Christian?
Good evening. As required by the Maryland Department of Planning, jurisdictions are required to have an annual report approved by the Planning Commission by July 1st each calendar year and then transmitted to the agency. The city issued 48 new residential permits issued for 2017. Several were applied for in the previous year but were not included for the 2017. The city is not scheduled to complete and submit a 5-year mid-report. One was done in 2015 and the next plan review will be for 2020. The growth changes for the city for 2017 was an annexation of 32.68 acres from Prince George's County. There were 5 text amendments approved in 2017 that changed regulations in the city's Unified Land Development Code, which included body art studios by special exception in the industrial general zone and also added regulations for the use. Hotels and motels to the industrial zones as a permitted use, added the RT zone as a permitted zone in the neo-traditional overlay area. Previously, it was just for R55 zone. Also to allow brewery, pub, and brewery craft in certain commercial and industrial zones by special exceptions, and to allow little free libraries in certain residential zones and the commercial village zone as well. There was 1 map amendment in 2017, and there were no new schools constructed or changes in the water or sewer area for the city. Staff recommends the Planning Commission approve the annual report for calendar year 2017. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, we received this material electronically to each of the commissioners. Are there any questions for staff?
I have none.
Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Madam Chair, I will make a motion to approve the Planning Commission's annual report and resolution number 17-25-PC as presented by staff.
I will second that, Madam Chairman.
Ms. Quillen, if you would please call the roll.
Mr. Welford.
Yes.
Excuse me. May I interrupt? I apologize. We have a proper motion and a proper second. I would like to open the public hearing. For those that may be watching on television, we do not have anyone seated in the audience, but for the record, I would like to open the public hearing. And there is no one here signed up nor anyone to speak on this, so I will officially close the public hearing on this application. And Ms. Quillen, please.
Mr. Welford.
Yes.
Mr. Kish.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. There is no other material in front of this body, and there will be a meeting in July. Again, the date is at the end of the month, July 31st. Having no other materials, this meeting is adjourned.